Bob Marley died in 1981, with just $30 million to his name. No will. Legal chaos. A family torn apart by grief and disputes. But what happened next? His 11 children didn't just preserve his legacy, they transformed it into something incredible. Picture this, a $500 million empire. Grammy wins across 3 generations. Business ventures spanning from coffee farms to cannabis products. A foundation changing lives across Jamaica. You think you know the Marley story? Think again. By the end of this video, you'll discover how Rita Marley and Bob's children turned tragedy into triumph. How Ziggy conquered the music world with 8 Grammys. How Damian brought reggae to hip-hop's mainstream. And how a family that could have fallen apart instead built the most successful musical dynasty in reggae history. This isn't just about money, it's about family, unity, and keeping one love alive across generations. So, whatever happened to Bob Marley's musical dynasty, the answer might surprise you. Robert Nesta Marley was born February 6, 1945 in 9 Mile, Jamaica. From those humble beginnings in rural poverty, he grew into the voice of a generation. The man who gave us No Woman, No Cry, One Love, and Redemption Song. But Bob wasn't just building a musical career. He was building a family. Rita Anderson became his wife in 1966. Together, they created something beautiful. 11 children who would carry his spirit forward. Cedella, Ziggy, Stephen, Robbie, Rohan, and more. Each one touched by their father's passion for music and message of unity. In 1965, Bob founded Tuff Gong, more than just a record label. It became a pressing plant, distribution center, and recording studio, the infrastructure that would later anchor his family's empire. Then came May 11, 1981. Cancer took Bob at just 36 years old. He left behind a $30 million estate, a global legacy, and a problem nobody expected. No will. Under Jamaican law, Rita got 10% outright and a lifetime interest in the rest. The children would share what remained, but legal vultures circled. Advisors forged documents, fraud charges flew. For over a decade, the family fought just to control what Bob had built. Rita could have given up, the children could have gone their separate ways. But that's not the Marley spirit. By the early 1990s, the Marley family had reclaimed control through a brilliant strategy. When competitors offered higher cash bids for Bob's musical assets, the family made a different proposal. Adult children agreed to forego immediate money in exchange for ownership stakes. Island Records, led by Chris Blackwell, provided guarantees for younger children, $1 million each when they turned 18. The court approved this family-first approach in December 1991. Rita stepped up as the matriarch. Cedella became CEO of Tuff Gong International, Bob's original record label. The children united around a single mission: honor their father's legacy while building something bigger. The numbers tell an incredible story. That $30 million Bob left behind, it's grown to over $500 million by 2025. The estate earned $16 million in 2023 alone, ranking Bob among the highest-paid deceased celebrities in the world. How did they do it? Smart business moves. The Legend compilation album, released in 1984, became the best-selling reggae album of all time. Over 15 million copies sold in the US alone. 821 weeks on the Billboard 200, the second longest-running album in chart history. But they didn't stop there. Universal Music Group partnerships brought global distribution, while the family retained control through Tuff Gong Holdings. Licensing deals protected Bob's image and likeness. In 2015, they successfully sued unauthorized merchandise companies, setting legal precedents that still protect the family today. Then came the brand expansions, each one filtered through one question: Would Bob approve? David Ziggy Marley was the first to step into his father's spotlight. Born in 1968, he formed Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers with his siblings Sharon, Cedella, and Stephen. 8 Grammy wins later, he's proven himself as more than just Bob's son. His breakthrough came early. Best Reggae Recording wins in 1988 and 1989 established the Melody Makers as a force. His 2006 album, Love Is My Religion, showed the world that the Marley sound could evolve while staying true to its roots. But Ziggy's impact goes beyond music. He executive produced the 2024 biopic Bob Marley, One Love, ensuring his father's story reached a new generation. His children's books and family-friendly albums show how the Marley message adapts to touch every age. Today, Ziggy's worth $10 million. When Billboard asked him about the family's approach, he said, "Entrepreneurship with morality. The money is never the driving force." Then there's Damian Jr. Gong Marley. Born in 1978, he took a different path. While his brothers stayed close to traditional reggae, Damian mixed it with hip-hop and created something revolutionary. Welcome to Jamrock wasn't just an album, it was a cultural earthquake. The title track hit number 55 on the Billboard Hot 100. Suddenly, reggae was everywhere. Radio stations that never played Jamaican music couldn't stop spinning Junior Gong's tracks. 2 Grammy wins in 2006 made history. Best Reggae Album for Welcome to Jamrock, and Best Urban Alternative Performance for the title track. Damian became the first Jamaican reggae artist to take home 2 Grammys on the same night. His collaboration with Nas on Distant Relatives reached number 5 on the Billboard 2. Today, Damian's worth $20 million and shows no signs of slowing down. Stephen Marley chose a different role, the family's musical anchor. 8 Grammy wins as both performer and producer. He's the bridge between generations, producing albums for his younger brothers while maintaining his own successful career. The Melody Makers era established him as a force. His production work on Damian and Julian's albums shows how family collaboration creates magic. Julian Marley just won his first Grammy in 2024 for Best Reggae Album with Colours of Royal. Born in the UK, he brings an international perspective to the family sound. His collaborations with his brothers create some of their most powerful music. Kaiman took his talents to both music and acting. Films like Shatas showcase his range beyond reggae. His $5 million net worth reflects success across multiple entertainment fields. But the magic happens when they come together. Recent family collaborations show the Dynasty's continuing evolution. Watching them perform One Love together, you see Bob's dream realized, family harmony creating musical harmony. Cedella Marley chose a different stage, business leadership. As CEO of Tough Gong International and co-manager of Marley Holdings with Ziggy and Stephen, she's the strategic brain behind the empire. Her work ensures every business decision honors Bob's values. Each child took different paths. Ziggy chose music and film. Damian fused hip-hop. Cedella runs the business operations. Stephen produces. Together, they built a $500 million empire. The Marley empire extends far beyond music. House of Marley uses sustainable materials, bamboo, recyclable metals, fabric from hemp, and organic cotton. Marley Natural offers premium cannabis products in legal markets. The foundation provides scholarships and healthcare support. Tough Gong International remains the foundation. From Bob's original pressing plant on Marcus Garvey Drive, it's evolved into a full-service operation. Recording studios where legends still create music. Vinyl pressing facilities supporting the global resurgence, distribution networks reaching worldwide markets. House of Marley revolutionizes audio equipment. Every product uses sustainable materials, bamboo, recyclable metals, fabric from hemp, and organic cotton. Their headphones and speakers don't just sound good. They represent Bob's environmental values. The company partners with One Tree Planted for reforestation projects. Marley Natural leads their cannabis venture. Launched with careful consideration of Bob's advocacy for the plant, it offers premium products that honor his memory. The brand partners with dispensaries across legal markets, generating millions in annual revenue while supporting cannabis normalization. Rohan Marley turned his father's agricultural dreams into reality. Marley Coffee sources beans from sustainable farms, creating economic opportunities in developing countries. The company focuses on fair trade practices and environmental stewardship. The Bob Marley Foundation channels profits into social good. Over 2,000 scholarships have supported Jamaican students. Medical partnerships bring healthcare to vulnerable communities. The foundation's work with Jamaica's women's football team helped the Reggae Girls reach the 2019 World Cup. Recent expansions show the family's continued innovation. 2025 brings Bob Marley fragrances through Michael Malou. 6 scents featuring Jamaican ingredients like mango, basil, and hibiscus. Sedella personally oversees development, ensuring each fragrance captures the warmth and joy of Jamaica. CA Brand Management coordinates global licensing, protecting the Marley brand while expanding its reach responsibly. Success didn't come easy. The family faced challenges that could have destroyed Bob's legacy. Legal battles dominated the early years. Advisors' fraud nearly cost them control of the estate. Forged documents created confusion about rightful ownership. The family spent over a decade fighting for what should have been theirs. Rita's strength held them together. When advisors betrayed their trust, she fought back. When legal costs mounted, she persevered. Her leadership taught the children that unity conquers division. Personal losses tested their bonds. Deaths of family members brought grief. Business disagreements created tension. Different visions for Bob's legacy sometimes clashed. But they learned Bob's most important lesson. One love means sticking together. Commercial criticism followed their success. Some accused them of selling out Bob's anti-capitalist message. Others questioned cannabis ventures or corporate partnerships. The family's response? They continue expanding. Cannabis ventures in legal markets, sustainable audio equipment, educational scholarships. Each new project builds on Bob's foundation. Their unity through adversity built something stronger. Today, all 11 children remain involved in the family businesses. Today, the Marley Empire thrives beyond anyone's wildest dreams. $16 million in annual earnings from music alone. Over $500 million in total estate value. But the real success shows in influence, not just income. Bob Marley's songs have generated approximately 7 billion streams on demand in the US alone. The Legend album continues its historic run on the Billboard 200, proving timeless appeal. His message of unity reaches audiences he never could have imagined. The film One Love created a streaming surge that reminded the world why Bob's music matters. Primary Wave's $50 million investment in his catalog supports new projects like the immersive Hope Road experience in Las Vegas. The third generation now steps forward. Skip Marley brings conscious reggae to modern audiences. His collaborations introduce reggae to pop music fans. Other grandchildren prepare to carry the torch. Each grandchild carries Bob's DNA while creating their own identity. They prove the dynasty continues evolving while staying true to its roots. The Marley legacy isn't just preserved, it's thriving. So whatever happened to Bob Marley's musical dynasty? They didn't just survive, they conquered. From 30 million to 500 million. From 11 grieving children to a unified empire. From potential destruction to incredible creation. Bob dreamed of one love uniting the world. His family made that dream reality. Through music, business, and philanthropy, they spread his message further than he ever could alone. Rita's strength, Ziggy's artistry, Damian's innovation, Stephen's anchoring. Each child's unique contribution creates something greater than the sum of its parts. Which family member inspires you most? Share in the comments below. And if you want more stories of musical dynasties that overcame incredible odds, hit that subscribe button, because these stories of triumph over tragedy never get old. One love, one family, one incredible legacy.